friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Stitch as Beetlejuice. First, let's get started with our eye on the left-hand side. So on the top, we're going to curve this line around and then in on the bottom. From that point on the top left now, we're going to curve this line around and then in towards the corner. On the side now, we're going to draw in a half circle, curving this line around and then in. And then on the top left, we're going to draw in a small circle for the highlight. And then moving underneath this, we're going to draw in another circle, curving this line around and then back up. Moving around that now on the left-hand side, let's arch this line all the way around and then down on the right. And then on the bottom, we're going to close this off again with a curved line from left to right. On the top now, we're going to curve this line around and then over towards the side. And then now let's move across and draw in our nose. So on the top, we're going to draw in a nice big curved line from left to right. Underneath, we're going to arch this line around, back up. Moving up on the left, we're going to curve this line over, and then we'll replicate that again one more time. Now from here, let's move across and we're going to draw in our ear. So we're going to move over on the left-hand side and we're going to leave a gap, curving this line over and up. Now from here, we're going to curve this line around, down. Let's draw in a diagonal line that comes in. And then from that point, we're going to bring this diagonal line back out. From the corner now, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then in on the bottom. On the top from this corner here, we're going to curve this line down towards the center. And then from here, we're just going to curve this line over and out on the left. Now for the hair on the inside, we're going to curve this line over and up. And then from this point, we're going to curve this line around and then down. From this corner, we're going to curve this line out, back in towards the middle. Up above, we're going to curve this line out and then down. Stepping over on the left, we'll replicate that. Now from this corner, we're going to curve this line up, down, back up. And then from that point, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes out. Moving underneath the ear now, we're going to curve this line down and then back in, continuing the hair. Stepping across, we're going to curve this line down, back up. And then from that point, we're just going to curve this line back down and then in on the left. Now let's draw in the shape of the face. So on the top, we're going to curve a small line that arches out. On the top here, we're going to curve this line around and then in. From here, we're going to curve this line out towards the top. To the right now, we're going to curve this line around, back in. And then from this point, we're just going to close off the bottom of the face, curving this line around, bringing that over on the left. For the right eye now, underneath, we're going to curve this line over. We'll move up, replicating that. On the side now, we're going to draw in a half circle, curving this line around, back in. And then again, we'll replicate that one more time, curving this line in. For the right ear, we're going to arch this line up. And then from this line, again, we're going to curve this line over towards the side. From this point now, we're going to curve this line out, back in on the side. And then on the top, we're just going to curve this line around and then down. Now let's draw in the mouth. So to the left of this, we're going to curve this line over. The top, we're going to curve this line over, up, and then back down on the right. Let's draw in the teeth on the top now. So on the right, we're going to bring this line down and then up. Stepping beside that, we're going to curve this line around, back up again. Leaving a gap on the left-hand side now, we're going to bring this line down, back up. Moving over again, bringing that down, back up. We're going to make these two smaller now, getting even smaller as we come over towards the left. Closing off the bottom of the mouth now, we're going to draw in a nice big arch line, curving this line around and then up. For the teeth again, we're going to curve this line around and down. And we'll follow this pattern as we come all the way over on the left. Now for the tongue, we're going to arch this line in towards the middle. And then starting behind that, we're going to curve this line back around and then down. Now let's draw in the right arm. So we're going to curve this line across. For the thumb, we're going to arch this line around, in. From this point, we're going to curve this line around, back in. Again, moving over, curving this line in. And then one more time, curving this line up. Closing off the bottom of the arm now, we're going to arch this line around and then in. Closing off the hand, we're going to curve this line over. And then we're going to draw in a sideways oval. Now from here, we're going to draw in 4 triangles, each one on top. Now for the wrist, we're going to close this off by curving this across. Now let's draw on the torso. So coming over on the left, we're going to arch this line all the way around, extending this down for the leg, curving that in. Let's step across. We're going to draw on a small curved line from left to right. On the inside, on the left-hand side, we're going to bring this line down, ending it at the same height. Now to the right, we're going to curve this line down, extending that further. And then we're going to curve this line over and up. And then we'll close this off on the bottom with a curved line from left to right. Now from here, we're going to arch this line in. And then from that point, we're going to curve this line back up towards the top. Let's draw in the feet now. So on the inside, on the right side, we're going to curve this line in. Stepping beside that, arching this line up. Again, moving over, curving this line in. And then one more time, arching this line around, back in. And then from the top, we're just going to curve this line over. Now we're going to draw in a small curved line for each toe. And then we're going to move over on the left-hand side and replicate this. So we're going to curve this line around, in. Let's draw in a small curved line connecting the toes together. From here, we're going to arch this line up. From that point, again, we're going to curve this line in. One more time, arching that line around, back down. And then again, we're just going to draw in a small curved line in each area, bringing that up. Now let's draw in the left arm and hand. So coming underneath the hair, we're going to curve this line up. And we're going to bring this through our hair. Now on the bottom, we're going to curve this line over on the left. And then from that point, we're going to curve this line back down. For the thumb, let's arch this line around and then in. Again, we're going to curve this line down. Again, arching this line in. And then one more time, curving this line down again. In the center, let's draw in an oval. And then now on the top, we're just going to draw in 4 more triangles again. Now in the wrist, we're going to curve this line across. And now let's add in some details. So coming over on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line in. And then from that point, we're going to curve this line back up again on the right. On the inside, we're going to draw in a small letter V in the center. Underneath that, we're going to draw in a diagonal line that comes out on both sides. From that point now, we're going to bring this line over and across, bringing that up. Let's draw on the tie, bringing 2 diagonal lines in towards the center. And then we'll close that off with a straight line. Now from here, we're going to draw in 2 more diagonal lines that come out towards the bottom. Now from here underneath, we're going to curve this line out. On the left, we're going to curve this line out as well. And then we're going to continue the tie underneath, drawing in the letter V again. Now on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line out. We'll draw in a sideways letter V. And then from that point, we're just going to curve this line back up towards the top. Moving over on the left, we're going to bring this line up. Again, drawing in a sideways letter V, closing that off. And now let's draw in the line pattern. So we're going to draw in a straight line that comes out, leaving an even amount of space as we come over on the left. And then we'll draw in a diagonal line that comes down, leaving an even amount of space as we come over on the right. Underneath, we're going to curve this line down. Stepping across, we're going to curve this line down. Again, moving over, curving this line up. And then one more time, bringing that up towards the top. To the left, we're going to arch this line in, leaving a gap. Let's replicate that. And then again, one more time, we're just going to curve this line over and up. Closing off the arms now, let's arch this line down towards the bottom. Leave an even amount of space. Let's replicate that. Moving over again, we'll do that 2 more times. Let's move over on the left side. Now we're going to curve this line down. Stepping across, we'll replicate that. Leaving a gap, let's draw that again. Let's do that 2 more times, bringing that up on the wrist. Now let's close off the leg. So on the inside, we're going to curve 2 arch lines that come down from a point in the middle, bringing that in towards the bottom. To the right, we're going to curve this line down, and we'll do the same thing on the left. Let's move down on the right, curving this line down. We'll leave a gap, replicating that. We'll do that 1 more time. Let's move over on the left, curving this line down towards the bottom, leaving a gap. And then 1 more time, curving this line down. And that is it. That's how you draw Stitch as Beetlejuice. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.